some days I'm like, if I could go back to being skinny, I would, because I was still confident.
Yeah.
I would have done a BBL if I could have.
Really? So this whole process of going to gym, you would have scrapped that for a BBL?
If I had the money, I would have. So basically, this is what happened, right? I actually need to explain this story. So basically, I was dating someone, but he was like, yeah, you're perfect, like, you're good. But I think if you had a bigger bum, like, obviously it would be like 10, innit? So I think I took that as like Bible, like,
right.
Oh, damn, like, I need to get a bigger bum now because he said this. And then in the process, I had found out that I had HPV. Basically what you get before you can get cervical cancer.
Okay.
Jade Goody had it. So if you remember Jade Goody, that's how she died. Then I said, okay, if I do end up having cervical cancer, if I'm skinny, it might be quicker if I die. But if I'm, let's say, like, thicker, it might take longer for me to die.
Wow.
So then,
is that really what your options you're thinking?
Yeah.
Oh,
you didn't expect this episode to be like this.
Wait. Girl, you have spun me. Wow.
Nobody knew. I don't think I told any of my friends for a while, because you get so many symptoms. Like, I get night sweats, random bleeding. Let me eat properly. That's where I started first.
Right,
Let me eat properly. Cool. Let me eat 3 meals a day. Like, I feel like men have changed the perspective of how I'm coming across. I'm gonna say the black fitness industry is fake.
Ooh.
They don't support you. Like, there's always a conflict of interest, and I just think there can never be. Like, I sometimes have wanted to quit. I cried last week. Literally, just like give it to God. Like, pray about every single thing. Like, I prayed to God about, like, can you help me to eat 3 meals a day? Can you help me go to the gym? Like, we're not just praying about money all the time. Like.
And welcome back to another episode of the Weight of It podcast. It's me, Rose, also known as Run with Rose, as your host, and today I've got the beautiful Magnimise with me. Hey girl.
Hey.
I've been all shy, like she's not doing content all the time. So yeah, we've got Magnimise. Do you want to introduce yourself? Who are you?
Yeah, my name is Magnimise, but my actual name, guys, is Deborah. But I just don't like I'm known as Magnimise. I'm 25. I'm a weight gain coach, but obviously mainly a glutes builder coach. I help people with eating disorders, girls mainly, women as well. I don't help anyone under 18, but yeah, I do help women build their confidence, feel more good in their mental state, feel more good in their body, no matter what size they are. So yeah.
Love that. Would love that. It's helping all the girlies at this point.
All the girlies.
And listen, she said she's a glutes builder, and guys, I have seen. I'm here to verify. She did not lie. She might tell a joke, but she won't tell a lie, because the glutes are girl.
You've never seen me before.
I've never seen you in real life. So obviously online it looks big, but you know what's all you there? I was like, raw, sis.
People say that.
This thing is heavy. This thing you're carrying.
Yeah, it's a lot. Sometimes it's too much.
Is that too much? I love that. Some people's prayers, we want too much. So that's good. So yeah, we're going to be discussing all things, fitness, of course. Obviously, the fact that she's a glutes builder, weight gain coach. We're going to go into that in today's episode. So I've got 3 quick fire questions for you. Mm-hmm. So just tell me what your thoughts are, and then I'm going to ask you more questions about it. Okay. So pre-workout or creatine?
Creatine.
Why?
It's the only supplement that has been researched that has no side effects.
Oh, okay. She came with the science response. Okay.
I'm getting my PT qualification.
Okay. Someone is studying. Okay. All right, cool. Bulgarian split squats or traditional squats?
Traditional squats.
Traditional squats. Well, no one likes the Bulgarian.
No, but I remember when I done my whole change, I've done 500 squats challenge, so I'm always going to say squats first.
We're going to come back to that because I want to know more about the squats challenge. Okay, and last one. Okay, working out in the morning or working out in the evening?
Working out in the morning.
Oh, you're a morning workout girl.
Yeah, I'm not 6 a.m. though, but I'll do morning, but evening. I used to do evening after work. Yeah. When I had a job, but it's whack. Like, it's the worst. But if I'm doing evening, I'm doing late night. Only, okay. Like 11 p.m.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's my evening.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, nice. Okay, cool. So one thing I'm asking all my guests is, obviously it's called the Weight of It podcast. I want to know what weight people are bringing. And when I say that, we're talking physical, mental, whatever it may be. So, Miss Magnimise, what weight are you carrying?
Do you know what? I want to say the real answer, but my answer is so deep. Like, it's so like, oh, Deborah, like, get over it sometimes. Do you know what I mean?
Girl,
but like, my answer is deep. I was thinking about it as well. I was thinking, oh my gosh, like,
it's a safe space, babe.
But yeah, death.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Wow, that took me by surprise. Oh, why death?
I feel like this is not even that funny, but it's funny. But like, my friend literally the other day was like to me, like, every single time he speaks to me, like, someone's died. And I'm just like, yeah, pretty much. Like, obviously I pray and stuff for all my friends, all my family, whatever, anyone that I meet, I like I try and cover them. But if it's their time, it's their time. But yeah, like, my friend, she died literally a couple of weeks ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
I believe it was from what I've known and been told, it was a drunk driver. And I just feel like, it's so annoying. Like most of my friends' deaths have been natural deaths. So like that one, I'm so upset, obviously. Yeah. But it's like, I can deal with that. But when it's inflicted, like, it's just a bit like,
yeah.
that could have been avoided. Like, or was it actually their time? And then so many questions come in and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like death is like every year I lose like 1 or 2 people all the time. Okay. Like 4 years ago, I lost like, I classified him as my boy best friend. Yeah. But yeah, I lost him on the same day as my godfather.
Oh no.
2 birds in 1 stone. God.
Oh my gosh.
But like, yeah, like, I feel like this is where obviously things have gone. Where like I used to live at home and stuff. Yeah. Now that I live alone, I feel like I had to progress as time. Once you lose your best friend, it's like, I feel like, I'm not saying it's worse than your parents. Yeah. It depends on your relationship with your parents, but like, I feel like it is kind of on the same level as your parents, because like, your parents, you're not gonna talk to them every single day unless you're like your G's like that. But like, with your best friend, you'll talk about every single thing, like boy situation, girl situation, and whatever. So I feel like, like, once he's gone, after that, a lot of deaths haven't been like as the same level. Like, I lost like my whole life once he died. I basically like, I didn't really react really well to it, to be fair. Okay. I've not even been to his grave.
Oh wow.
A couple of years, to be fair.
Oh wow.
Once he died, I don't really like going there anymore. Like,
wow. So like all of that plus obviously the recent death that happened is like why that's kind of like something weighing on you right now.
I think it's just like, my question has been, do you just carry on life, or do you stop and just let yourself mourn and do whatever you want to do? So it's like, the next day after she died, literally I went gym and I was just thinking, like, I'm not gonna. I came on social and I just like talked about it. Like, I'm going through this. But some people are like, some of my friends would be like, why are you telling everybody? Yeah. But then sometimes I think, but then I'm lying to you guys because I'm not happy. Like, this is what's happening, and like, I'm upset. Like, I'm crying when I'm after gym. Yeah. I'm crying at the gym. Yeah. I feel like, people will see it as weakness, because some of my friends do say like, you don't want them to see you weak, and you don't want them to see you like they won and they can see Magnimise is going through this or whatever. But at the same time, I know they're going through worse, and they're going through, not worse, but like, they're going through their own battles and stuff. So it's like, mate, we're all going through our stuff. I know we're all going through something. Like, but like, I think as time has gone on, that I'm so at peace with death, if that makes sense, and I'm so at peace with so many bad things. Like, right now my life is a shambles. Like, my life right now is shambolic. Like, it's so peak. But like, every day I wake up and I'm so fine. Like, it's kind of delusional.
So do you think it's important then for you, like you said that you shared it with your like followers, I guess, that you're going through it or whatever? Do you think it's important because you're a fitness influencer, that you're authentic? Is that important to you?
I think you gotta be authentic. Like, I told them, like, obviously hopefully we'll talk about it, but like, I'm honest about, like, for example, supplements. I'm honest about like how it makes me feel, how it could make you feel. I'm honest about like my journey. Like, it wasn't the healthiest journey, but like that goes on, like, do you know what I mean? So but like, I think that's my weight. Okay. Because I was thinking, what else? What else
I'm happy you're honest. I'm happy you're honest, and I think, I think there's also beauty in you being authentic in that, because it's easy now someone to see, like, okay, you're doing all these amazing things, but I'm still a person who still has these like fears and stuff.
I feel like people just, like, I think one fitness influencer told me her dad died, and I was just thinking, I would have never guessed this. Like, like, girl, like, I would have never guessed.
Never know.
And I was just thinking to myself, like, why didn't you talk about it? Because there might be a follower of yours that's struggling.
Yeah.
And it's mad because I've done a live literally last week about like how I got my apartment.
Yeah.
I've never actually explained it on socials.
Yeah.
Helped a couple of people. I'm actually going to talk at the charity on Friday.
Oh, good.
That helped me out.
Yeah.
And then I talked about the deaths as well.
Yeah.
And like one girl messaged me, and then she basically ready to start getting like personally trained by me next month.
So that brought like she felt like
she was like my dad died last year.
Okay.
So like I didn't know that someone died in your life. I didn't know this is how you've been feeling.
Relatable,
and now I can feel like relatable to you. There's even weight loss girls that relate to me only because of my situations,
right?
And they're like, nah, I want you as my trainer, because like,
and that's a good point, sis, you know, because I know for a fact there's some people I follow on social media and they might not be like aiming for the same thing as me, but they just seem so down to earth, or like they're just certain things that the way they carry themselves, the things they do, and I just feel like I just wish I could be with you as my trainer or something like that. So I definitely feel like it makes sense that you've even got people who are doing different things, but they're like, no, I would want you. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, well, this is a perfect segue for some of the things I want to ask you.
Go on.
So obviously we have, like, for those of you that have not seen, I will definitely put a clip here of like your transformation. It has been amazing to watch. Like, I sometimes when I see you come up with my feedback, I'm like, wow. Wow, you did what needed to be done. You stood on business.
No, seriously, I did.
You stood on
I don't know
business.
what I was doing.
You stood on business. But like, talk to me, like, what was that process like, just actually going to the gym and actually like starting? Because, you know, like where you were at to where you're at now, you know, you can imagine, okay, I'm trying to get to this, but you don't know exactly.
What you do. So I didn't actually work out at the gym. Okay. I worked out from home.
Okay.
It was during COVID.
Oh yes.
It was during COVID. So I worked as a theatre admin in a private health game in basically Harley Street, and obviously your shifts are like 7 to 3 p.m.
Okay.
And it's COVID, so like I basically had the whole evening to do whatever I wanted. So because of the NHS and the whole situation where they'll give you a free meal, we had one meal that was covered.
Okay.
And then we also had a personal chef if you didn't want Nando's. So like, I feel like, wait, what was the question again? Sorry.
No, I was saying how was it like actually starting the process?
I'm saying the right thing. Okay, cool. So I thought, okay, cool, they're giving me one free meal. I don't really have money like that. I don't go, so like, because of like home stuff, I wouldn't really try and go in the kitchen, because I just feel like my dad would just get on to me all the time about like if I haven't washed plates in time and stuff like that. So I just wouldn't go in the kitchen and I wouldn't eat. So I thought, they're gonna give me one meal. I can eat breakfast because I start 7, so that means I won't see my dad. And then the evening meal, they have evening meals at work as well. So I just had to pay for it. It will be like £1.50.
Okay, cool.
But it's proper meals. Like the chef will cook you what you want, because it's like 25 staff members in the hospital. Okay,
so
tiny.
It's working out well for you being able to get like the
meals.
So
I just thought, okay, cool. Like now I have someone that can cook my meals and cook what I want. Like, cool, I can start. So I started doing that. And I basically just made sure to eat what I wanted. So I was seeing on Google, it would say like eating a calorie surplus. Yeah. I didn't actually search. I didn't look for nobody. Nobody inspired me to do this.
Okay.
The main thing was that, so
you just
no. So basically, this is what happened, right? I actually need to explain this story.
Oh, okay. Let's get into the tea, girl.
So basically, I was dating someone, and I had asked them like, what do you think could work better if like do you think I'm okay? Do you think he was like, yeah, you're perfect, like you're good. But I think if you had a bigger bum, like obviously it'd be like 10, innit? Obviously he wasn't saying it in a bad way, by the way. He was just saying like, because I'm sure like I had probably had something that he could have done better as well. But he was like, yeah, if you had a bigger bum. So I think I took that as like Bible, like, oh, damn, like I need to get a bigger bum now because he said this. And then in the process, I had found out that I had HPV.
Okay,
so I don't know how to pronounce the word. You guys go say
it. Okay, good.
But it's basically what you get before you can get cervical cancer.
Okay.
So for the last 4 years, since then, that year 2021 till now, I've just been going to hospital to get checked. So it's not an STD or anything, because your body can actually clear it on its own.
Okay.
Jade Goody had it, so if you remember Jade Goody, that's how she died.
From that.
Yeah, she got at 16 and then
they
just keep going. So you get a smear test first. I forgot to tell you to get a smear test. at 25.
Okay.
I think they should change that actually, because I was 21 when I got mine.
Yes, they need to. Yeah, definitely need to change that.
21. Came back positive with HPV. Then they moved me into having a colposcopy,
Okay.
which is different from a colonoscopy.
Okay.
So a colposcopy, they basically put the, what's it called? I don't even know what it's called. The thing that they put for the smear test.
Okay. Yeah.
Inside of you, then they literally like scrape off your skin inside, like inside your cervix. They scrape it off, and then they heal it with like a shellfish type of solution. So obviously, if you're allergic to shellfish, you can't.
do it.
No, they have to sort it out a different way. And then if the results come back from that, then they will encourage you to either take it's like a zapping. They'll zap the cells, or they'll wait again. But they do a couple of tests like every 3 months. You'll keep going.
Okay.
So I done that for about a year. But that first appointment when she said, "Oh, you got this. This is the next step. You're gonna do the colposcopy," I feel like I think because she was Christian, she basically said like you can heal yourself by like eating properly. Like you don't eat properly, you're mad skinny. Obviously she didn't say skinny, but like you're mad slim.
So she actually just kind of gave you that extra bit of advice.
Yeah, she gave me extra advice. She just said like you need to go through those healthy route and also pray and stuff. And obviously you're not allowed to say this stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe an angel said it to her.
Yeah, to tell you.
And then that and the guy thing came together, and I was obviously the health one was way more.
Yeah.
Then I said, okay, if I do end up having cervical cancer, if I'm skinny, it might be quicker if I die. But if I'm, let's say, like thicker, it might take longer for me to die.
Wow.
So then it's like, all right, cool. Like,
was
let
that
me
really
just
what your options you're thinking?
Yeah.
Great.
You didn't expect this episode to be like this.
Wait, girl, you have spun me. Wow.
Yeah. So I thought, okay, cool. Because nobody knew. I don't think I told any of my friends for a while, because you get so many symptoms. Like you get I get night sweats, random bleeding except from your periods as well. Like you just get really random bleeding. You get so many like weird symptoms that I was like onto them for like a year, and they didn't believe me. And then when they got it, they were like, "Oh, you was right." Like I know my body when it's off. I know when it's off and stuff. So so from there, I just said, let me eat properly. That's where I started first. Let me eat properly. Cool. Let me eat 3 meals a day. Cool. But let me eat things that I like. So if I'm going to eat 3 meals a day, I'm going to double up on what I like. So I just doubled up on frankfurters, agege red.
I hate you keep it simple. Like,
apple crumble. I started eating oats. I didn't know how to make them because I've never eaten. I never used to like them. Yeah. But I realized it's because I don't like porridge. Oats and porridge are 2 different things apparently. But like,
oh, are they?
That's
it's the same thing to me.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but they taste different. Oats apparently oats, in my opinion, oats is sweeter, porridge isn't. So yeah, but
I'd be using the 2 terms interchangeably.
But they're sold separately. Like the one is called porridge, like it's actually called
true
porridge. And
I have
seen
you're right in the packaging.
Yeah, so it is different, but that's what I think is different. I don't actually know the science, but like so. From there, I just started eating properly because of work helped as well. And then I started thinking, okay, I finish at 3. Sometimes I finish like at 1. It's no surgeries. Yeah. And I finished all my work. You get to go home early. So then I used to think, let me just walk from, so basically Oxford Circus, Harley Street, to Bromley. So I'll just walk every day home.
So I'm not from London. Is Bromley, where's Bromley? South?
Like it's south, but it's Kent, but it's south.
Walked?
So if I walked from Central to Bromley, it'll take 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah, every day. Wow. I just walked, and if I wasn't working, I would walk around my area because it had hills.
Okay.
It had hills, and then I started thinking, okay, like what workout should I do? So I had someone that she was like she was my really close friend, and she was into fitness, and she had a big bum. So I just thought, let me follow her glutes workout. Yeah. So then I used to like go train in her garden. As well. Then I used to just want to train, so then I just started like incorporating like single leg hip thrust at home, squat challenge, which is what I've done, which is the 500 squat challenge. So you basically start on 100 squats day 1, next day 120, next day 140, next day 160. And in 30 days, on the 30th day you do 500.
And are you holding weights? Is it just
no, so I had water bottles because I didn't have money for weights. Yeah. So I would use water bottles as my weight. Yeah. Or I would use a suitcase as my weight. So like if the suitcase was empty, that's my starting weight, and if I'll put more clothes.
Hey, this is really creative.
Yeah, that's why I say people can do it at home. You just have to think out of the box. You just really have to think. Otherwise you're just gonna think, I can't do it at home, but you actually can.
So you're gonna think you need to buy all these weights.
Yeah, but you've got stuff. Like use what you like like 100 years ago, they didn't have weights. You know what I mean? They had to use something.
Yeah.
So like, you just have to think. Water bottle is even easier because you can empty the water bottle with tap. Obviously, fill it with tap water.
You waste the good water.
Like, like you can use your water bottle for bicep curls.
Yeah.
Like if it's even empty, bicep curls hurt. Like we use 2 kg. Do you know what I mean? 1.5 litre water bottle. Use that.
Yeah.
Or use a 500 milliliter water bottle, or you can use the big 5 litre bottles.
I
as
use
a
that
kettlebell. As
a
a kettlebell, you use that as well, so you can actually swing it because it's got the
handle thing at the top.
So like, you just have to be creative. But that's how it basically happens.
That's a really interesting story. I did not expect that. So, but it makes sense how, like I said, you're hearing the health thing on one hand, and then obviously the person you're with saying about the bum. So it's like, and you had the time as well.
I had the time.
You had the time.
I had the time.
You know,
time.
to do it.
That's why people will be like, "How did you do?" But guys, if you, when nurses and mums come to me, I'm like, and so I've turned people away because I'm like, your shift pattern. I don't even know how I can tell you. You can, like, I feel like
that's
they
good.
can.
You're honest though.
Yeah, I feel like they could, but not online coaching.
Right.
I think I actually need to be there, and some of them aren't in this country, so I can't help you. So then, if I can find someone that is just as good as me, I will direct them to them.
So that's really interesting. So like, you would actually turn down a client because you know that you won't be able to help them the way you want to. That's really good too. You know, some people just say yes just for the money.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've given clients free online coaching before as well.
Wow.
I've done a lot.
Wow. Okay, so that's how it started.
Yeah.
Then obviously so you're doing the squat challenge, or now like you've got the meals from work as well, which is handy, especially as you're starting this journey. And then what happened when you started seeing a difference?
I didn't. I think my friends did. My friends definitely did first.
Yeah.
I remember, my friends saw it first, and the guy saw it first. Yeah. And I didn't see what you guys were seeing.
Okay.
So then I think it got to my 21st, just before my 21st birthday. So I started my journey in April. Yeah. Mainly. Yeah. And then May, June, July. No, the ending of April, because I remember April 20th, I took a picture, my first picture. So April 20th. July it got to, and I remember I took a picture in a hotel. Yeah. I had my back dimples. It was my back. Like I took it. It was just my back. My bum looked a little bit heftier. Yeah. So I was like, okay, like my bum looks big from the back. Like, do you know what I mean? And then August came, and I was like, oh, like my birthday, like I can't fit in a size 8.
Oh, okay.
I need to get a size 10. So I had to ask my friend for her birthday dress, and I wore hers instead. So.
And were you enjoying? Did you like the results? Were you enjoying them when it was happening? When you did start to notice them?
Yeah, I did. No, I did. Because I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm doing it. Like, I've actually got a bum now. Like, wow. It was a bit like, oh wow, like look at this. Like, this is different. But I didn't know so many stuff comes with it. Like, for example, like is it chafing?
Oh, when your thighs rub.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, that one.
Because I've always walked and nothing's ever happened. So I'm thinking, okay.
But my thighs have never rubbed. Now that
this is rubbing and it's hurting.
Especially if you're wearing like a dress. Yeah. And like in the sun.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Like,
what else did you not know came with it?
Obviously attention.
Okay, let's talk about that. Yeah. What's that been like? Because obviously, you know, you said that your boyfriend had said that.
It wasn't my boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Situation.
Okay. your entanglement person had said that, you know, you could have done a bit more bum, and now you've got the bum, and guys are looking. So what's that like?
I feel like it was. It's bad. I don't think it's
really
good. Yeah, if there's some days I'm like, if I could go back to being skinny, I would, because I was still confident. I was way more confident when I was skinny.
Really?
Yeah.
More confident than now?
Yeah, for
really?
Sure. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, how comes?
Because like I feel like men have changed the perspective of how I'm coming across. Right. So now everyone's always looking at me as sexual. So for example, like before, I always used to get called beautiful, pretty, or can I take you out? But now it's like, I want to see you. Okay, where? Like that means you're talking about house. Yeah, like, do you know what I mean? You're trying to instigate a sexual type of situation. That's so it's like, now you're just taking me down, because I'm thinking, maybe is that all I am? Like I know I'm not.
Yeah,
that, but imagine how many people like will be messaging me, or even when I go out, they'll just look at me like just for bum. So it's a bit hard,
and it's not something that you like. So you particularly like that kind of attention.
No.
Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. See, people don't talk about what comes with what comes with it.
Nah.
Wow. Okay.
If you want to get that attention, then before I could just walk on the road and then just be calm, but now I'm just like, I know someone's looking at me. I can feel it as well, and it's annoying.
You don't like,
because it's just like, you're not looking at me. You're not looking at my face first and then my bum.
Right.
You're looking at my bum, then my face.
Okay.
So it's just like,
but
it is in your way of looking.
It's like I said, when I was standing there, I couldn't miss it. I was like, whoa. And so do you reckon you've always had the gene then to actually build a big bum? Because so I have a theory. I feel like there's certain people, like, no matter how many squats challenges you do, Bulgarian, whatever you do, like, there's only a certain amount of bum you can grow, like, just because of like your genes or whatever. Whereas obviously you've been able to grow like, a really, really big bum. So do you feel like that you probably had the gene for it? Is that what you think, or do you actually reckon it's because you really just worked really hard?
I think it's like genes definitely play a part. I'm black. Do you know what I mean? Like we got.
And where are you from again? Ghana. Okay.
Yeah. You got
Ghanaian girls.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? In general, but in terms of my family genes, like, I'm bigger than my sister. Okay. And my sister's 33 or 34. I don't actually know. 34. She just turned 34. I think. Yeah, 34. My mom is only because she had 3. What are they called? When you cut the belly when you have kids.
Oh, C-sections.
C-sections, that she gained weight. But all her pictures, even up until she got married to my dad, and up until she even had my sister, even my brother, even me, skinny. Right. My mom's always been skinny.
So there wasn't actually like bum kind of like hips in your family like that.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just like slim girls.
Okay.
Like, I feel like my dad's side. Yeah, not really. Like, I'm thinking of my dad's sister. Like, it's only when they've had health complications that they've gained weight. But them as natural,
they're just slim.
They're slim. We're all slim. Like, that's why I'm like, like, I feel like the gene, maybe because I'm black and whatever, but not because of my family. My family's all slim. Like, but as obviously they've had kids. Yeah. Like, but that's years
later.
Like,
yeah.
When I went through my mum's photo album during Christmas, I was like, man, she's been skinny. I was right. I was thinking I was bugging. Yeah. I was actually thinking, is it genes? But these are being skinny.
So that's really interesting, because actually that was my theory. So actually it is a matter of you just really building it.
I feel like you have to work for your glutes. So obviously do certain exercises specifically for your glutes. Right. Don't be doing stuff that doesn't work for you. Yeah. So I know my glute medius is what I need to work on to make my bum look big. Okay. Because I don't have hips. Okay. So I could do whatever I've done. I can do 130 kg on hip abduction. Yeah. I could do loads. It's not doing nothing. Okay. Like, I can't change my hip dips. It's a bone. So
no matter how much you do that machine.
Nah. You can fill it. You can do bum fillers.
Yeah.
If you want. I'm not against doing that, but I'm scared of injection. Yeah. I would have done a BBL if I could have.
Really? So this whole process of going to gym, you would have scrapped that for a BBL?
If I had the money, I would have.
Really? Yeah. That's so interesting.
I don't encourage it now because of the research though.
Yeah.
But like, mate, if I had the money, I would have gone. And if I wasn't scared of needles, I'm scared of blood tests.
Okay. That's so interesting. And even though you've got the result, you've actually you would still be like,
gym is hard.
Okay, let me ask you a question. If you could have if someone was to give you like a picture of the future, and be like, okay, if you keep doing these 500 squat challenges, this is how your bum's gonna look in 4 or 5 months, or here's 5k, go get BBL. What would you have done? You would have chosen the BBL, wouldn't you? No, do you know what?
No, do you know what? I would have took the 5k and worked out, and then.
So you would have even robbed them?
No, I would have robbed them.
Do you know what?
I'm thinking, what can I do? Because I want the 5k, but nah.
But that is interesting. Like, literally, my last guest literally was just talking about BBLs as well. So I think it's so interesting, because I think there is this notion where you're a fitness influencer. So obviously you talk about, all the things you're doing around your glutes and stuff like that, and eating and stuff. Yeah. But then it's like, there's like, sometimes it's almost like the complete opposite is like surgery. And it's like there's such a divide in those conversations. Do you know what I mean? So like, you never really hear fitness people talk about surgery. Yeah, like,
but I feel like I talk about it on my lives. But like, my Instagram and my TikTok is my Instagram and my TikTok. I don't necessarily. I never started this to push something out. I was documenting my life, and then people started following me. Yeah, it wasn't a thing where, and I already had followers, because I used to be wanting to become like the actual influencer of when you just take pictures.
Yeah.
I was doing that first.
Yeah.
And then I was just documenting my life, like as normal in terms of, I'm doing this now. Like I'm trying to do this. I wasn't thinking how everybody is doing now. You know how everyone's jumping on the bandwagon. Let me do a fitness page.
Yeah.
Nah, that wasn't like what I was thinking. My name is still Magnimise. That's what it was since
Before,
13.
Yeah.
Literally, I remember I used to be a Tumblr girl.
Okay.
I used to post on Tumblr. I used to get like 600 likes at 13. Like that's mad.
Yeah, 13.
Like,
that is very mad.
I can't even get that now.
Okay, so do you feel like now it's at the point where, like, obviously you're a fitness influencer, regardless, you're going to say what you want to say because it's your platform? Okay, cool. Yeah. So what is it like then being in the fitness industry then? Like, what's that whole... Because you're doing... Also, I just want to say you're doing an amazing job at 82, girl. Because like I said, the consistency, because it's every day I'll be saying, I'm like, God, she in the gym again. She's showing us what she's eating again. She's done no business. Yeah. So what is that like? What is it like being a fitness influencer?
The fitness industry, being a fitness influencer, like, is nice because it's like you go out, you can go anywhere, literally, even like somewhere around the world. Someone will recognize you, obviously, if you've got the engagement and stuff.
That's so good.
It is a bit like annoying sometimes because it's like, I remember once I was on the table and then some like girls just came up to me and then they just wanted to stay on the table, but it's like, mate, these guys are my friends. Like, I'm not gonna let you have free drinks just because you know me from socials. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it is nice when someone does recognize me. Like today at the spin class, someone recognized me, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I feel like when the people that I follow, even if they're small influencers, they don't expect me to remember them. And she was like, do you remember me? And I was like, no, I do. Like, I comment on your stuff. I even tag you on other stuff when I see stuff. If I like your page, I will like your page. In terms of the fitness industry, I'm gonna say the black fitness industry is fake.
Ooh.
Yeah, like we don't like. And I'm not gonna include myself, but they don't support you. Like there's always a conflict of interest, and I just think there can never be. Like, if you guys just saw what Topical's just done, I don't know if you saw that they said if we're sold out, they basically had a TikTok where if they're sold out of their lip, it was like their lip cream or something, they put other lip creams that you could go and buy. They put Fenty, they put so many brands. They didn't need to do that. They could just say our one's coming out February 14th or whatever, but they showed other brands, and the amount of comments of people saying, this is why I like you, I want to support you more. I even commented, I say, you doing that makes me want to buy more from you, because now I know you're not just here for just you, you're just trying to support other people. So I feel like, for example, when people get too big, like in terms of like 1 million followers, 300k or whatever, I feel like they see a good transformation, a great transformation, they won't put it up on their story. But they like it and they'll comment, oh my god, he's great, but you won't put it up because you don't want your followers to go. But your followers aren't leaving you. They're gonna follow that person, but they're not leaving you. They're gonna probably be like, rah, like you're being authentic. Do you know what I mean? Like, can I mention people's names?
God, you can.
Like Tone with T, she puts people up all the time. I see her always
she's
putting
lovely.
up. And she's got like 20 whatever K followers or whatever. And she always puts people up. I've been putting people up. Like, even people message me like, "Rah, you put me up," and I'll be like, I actually like what you said. And like, what you said makes sense. And I'm not doing that video, so like, I'm gonna put it up for my followers to see.
So do you feel like other people don't like show you the same love that you would show them?
Yeah,
kind of thing?
definitely. And I feel like you could even help in the black industry specifically. We don't see a lot of people like us in the ads and stuff. Why not help
more people be
noticed by the brand that follows you? Like, do you know what I mean? Why would you not want, like, EHP Labs, for example, they follow me, so anyone I put up, they will see. Abel, my fitness manager or social media manager, whoever, like, I don't know how to call her because I call her by name. She follows me. Like, so if she sees someone else that
you give them another opportunity,
I'm giving them an opportunity. She's like, nah, that girl wears like loads of Able stuff. We haven't seen her. Maybe we should get her to wear Able clothes now. So do you know what I mean? Like, you just have to like help each other out.
And so do you feel like, how does that make the experience though, being a fitness influencer? Like,
it makes it rubbish. Like, I sometimes have wanted to quit. I cried last week.
Really?
Yeah, because it's just draining. Because it's just like, I should be on 10k on Instagram, so much more. But it'll be like, people will be like, but you don't market yourself properly. But it's like, okay, I do though, because my TikTok is blowing up.
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't market myself how aesthetically pleasing you guys want it to be like.
Right.
But, like, I can't do that content. Can't do the dark tone content. Like, I don't want to do that. That's not what, I don't have time for that. That's not how my workout went.
Yeah.
So why am I doing that?
Yeah.
Just because of views. It doesn't, for me, it doesn't work personally. I like it when other people do it and they have time, but not for me though.
Okay.
But like,
so you haven't got, does it feel like there's just no community support, like from other people doing what you're doing, not your actual community?
Not my actual community as well. Like, my followers sometimes they're a bit.
Really?
I have negative, like, people are messaging me like, you have really negative followers. Like, they comment the weirdest stuff.
Is
like,
it?
But then I got positive ones. So like, the other day, literally 5 people messaged me on the same. Like, for example, I've done a cooking video. Someone messaged me saying, you shouldn't wash red meat. And then someone else commented, you didn't do the spine on this.
Them kind of
like, you should have done this. But it's like, first of all, I'm black, so I'm gonna wash red meat.
Yeah.
Second of all, I did do what you said I did in my other video.
Yeah.
If you are giving me advice, give me constructive criticism, not criticism.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Natalie B, like, she really helped me out. There was a story that she done.
Yeah.
I done a story, sorry.
Yeah.
It wasn't aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
She said, do this, do it like this, do it like this.
So she actually helped you.
She took time. This girl does how many things? She didn't need to do that. She could have just scrolled past and whatever. And that's what I mean. It's not only about helping someone by putting them up,
but like actually helping them.
You could do this and that could be your help.
Yeah.
Because it is conflict of interest on your page.
Yeah.
So you could do something little as this that I've taken and held that for like how many weeks now. Like, I talk about it all the time. Like, oh my gosh, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like help doesn't just mean showing me off. Sometimes help could be doing collab together.
Okay.
Or whatever. Like, I don't do collabs with men, so I'm not, like, I can't help the men, but I can do what I can, and by sending people their profiles. But I'm not doing a collab.
Wow. So that's something you'd want to see, like, change, like.
Yeah, because the white lot, sorry, not the white lot, but you know the white lot, like, they be all up in the comments. They be there, like, they be supporting, like, girls, should we meet up? Like, should we do this? Like, they're ready. Like, they don't care no matter what level they are. 5K, 2K, 100, 300. Like, they don't care.
They're gonna support.
They're gonna say, let's do. They're gonna even say, let's go on a trip together.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. Girl, I had no idea. I had no idea. So do you have also had good pieces of, like, advice and support from people, like you mentioned?
Yeah, great. Like, every single day.
Yeah.
From different industries, like music industry lot. Like, I really like them. Like, the girls in the music industry, I really like. The ones that do directing and stuff, I really like them as well. They be messaging me.
Good. So sometimes it feels like you just want that extra bit of support, especially because you know what it is. I get it, because it's lonely. Like, you know, so you even said you live by yourself. You're like posting, you're having to do it. So I get it. And it's like, you know, the thing about social media, there's no real, like, it's not something you can study for, something you can, like, revise for. You just have to go and put yourself out there. So it's true, like, some sort of guidance, like, would be helpful.
Because I literally, when I cried the other day, I had like 20 plus messages of girls saying, like, why are you crying? Like, you helped me. I'm thinking to myself, I've never heard you say you helped me. Why didn't you say this before? Why have you ever said, like, oh my gosh, you watched my stuff? And like, one girl was like, I bought your meal plan a couple of years ago. I've not been able to gain the weight, but what I have been able to do is eat 3 meals a day now. I eat 3 meals a day consistently.
Wow.
Bro, why didn't you tell me this? Tell me this.
So, like, influencers need love too. Like, you need some encouragement, and like, just the positive comments, like, actually help go a long way. Yeah, because
my parents have no clue that I do this.
Okay.
Like, I don't have support from, like, my family like that. Like, so obviously my brother and sister, like, love them to it, and they do try, but my sister has kids. You know what I mean? So she's not gonna be on her phone all day. These kids will be taking her phone. But, like, so I'm always just thinking me by myself. But, like, my best friend does support me, like, as much as she can. Like, my actual ones that do support me,
they come through.
But I feel like they're not my target audience, though.
Right.
You know
so you need that support from the other people.
The target audience that I'm actually doing these content for. So
I love that. You also mentioned you've got a coaching program, which I love. Well done you.
Thank you.
Well done you. So obviously, like I said, guys, I'm not just saying this because she's here. If you really want, even me, I might have to just, after today, we have a conversation. But, you know, if you want to get coached about this whole glute situation, definitely reach out. But how can people reach out to you about that? And what does your coaching look like? Because, sis, I'll be honest, I've signed up to coaching things before, and what a coach is supposed to do versus what I got, it wasn't it. Do you understand? So if you don't mind just letting us know what actually like is your coaching style like.
Yeah. So I'm very honest with my clients, and then I, like, for example, if something tragic is happening, I tell them, yeah, I'm taking 2 days off. There's no replies. If it's emergency though, you can call me.
Yeah.
So I put my number. That's what happened when my friend died, because my uncle died the week before her.
Yeah.
So I put my number. I just told them you can call me straight away. Like if you're at the gym and you need like quick questions, call.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm not on my phone like that, like
Right.
to answer things. But in terms of my online coaching, so obviously you go on my website, magnimise22.com, and then you put in your information. I'll send you a text or WhatsApp message.
Yeah.
If your information isn't right, then I'll send you a message on Instagram.
Okay.
Obviously you have to just see the message.
Yeah.
But I message every single person.
Okay.
And then from there I either have a phone call, or if you're too busy to have a phone call, we'll have a text conversation. I can voice note you, can voice note me back.
Yeah.
And then I'll sign you up, I'll send you the link. So you
Okay.
sign up, you download the app. You might not sign up for the same day.
Yeah.
So like you can sign up to start, let's say today, whatever days it is.
Yeah.
You can sign up to start March the 3rd.
Okay.
But your link will be like today.
Okay.
And then you'll have the app from today.
Okay, cool.
And then from now till March the 3rd, you can ask me any questions you want, but you
Okay.
won't see your plans.
Oh, right. Got you.
And then from then on, it will be personalized to you. So obviously, any specific days that you want to work out. So for example, one of my clients, Olivia, she can only work out Tuesday to Fridays.
Okay.
Yeah, I only put workouts Tuesday to Fridays.
Okay.
And if, let's say, for example, Tuesdays, she can only work out from home.
Yeah.
I can only put Tuesdays home workouts and another 3 days gym workouts.
Okay, so you'll make it
personalized to
that
you.
person. Good.
And then you can record yourself on the app.
Yeah.
So I can give you feedback. And then obviously the meal plan section is obviously catered for you. I can only cater it to a certain extent though. So for example, if you're like, you don't like mushroom, on the actual system, I can't take mushrooms out. So I might have to take the whole meal out, or I can give you the meal and tell you to take
that mushrooms out yourself, right?
So like I can do that, but sometimes I can actually take. So if you're shellfish free, for example, I won't put any shellfish on your plan. But if it's like something really, really specific, like onions, like, that's kind of hard to
like
do
a
that
small
on the
ingredient
system.
like that. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I do, and I'm very transparent with them. Like if I've delayed on something because I've got so many influx, because I do my own phone calls, I do my own reaching out, and then I do my own like online coaching. Yeah. Normally coaches just they might not even do the online coaching.
Yeah.
They have an assistant usually.
Who does it, yeah.
I do everything myself. So. Because I want to keep up with the conversation, because you might message me on Instagram and I have no clue who you are if I have an assistant. So and I just thought, let me just keep up and just
do yourself.
And if I do, like, I will apologize for it, and I will normally like reimburse them by saying, "Oh, 3 sessions face to face."
Okay, cool.
Sometimes I ask to meet them because I need content myself. And
It's a win-win.
It's not coming with the online coaching. I make sure to let them know it doesn't come with my online coaching, but like I can meet up with you if you live close, or we can meet here and stuff. And I've done that before, like a couple of times. So
it's quite a hands-on coaching, which is good to hear. So guys, you know, if there's those of you listening, if you are interested, please do go to her website. All her details will be in the link as well. This has been a great conversation. I genuinely have been, like, as you can see my reaction, I've been like, oh, like really, like. But honestly, I think it's such a beautiful story, and I'm really happy and really proud of you for where you've got to. In fact, you're only 25. You said
25. Yeah.
Girl, you are doing such a good thing. So have you got any last words to anyone who's maybe been in your shoes, who's trying to build their glutes or just put on weight, or any last words for anybody?
Literally, just like give it to God, like pray about every single thing. Like I pray to God about, like, can you help me to eat 3 meals a day? Can you help me go to the gym? Like, we're not just praying about money all the time. Like ask him to help you heal your muscles after the gym. Like, do you know what I mean? The knowledge, the discipline. So just that's the main thing, to just give it to God, and also give yourself a chance. Like, don't be just giving yourself 1 week or 2 weeks or you see my transformation like 3 months. I've done it for 3 months and now I haven't got it. Your time might be 6 months. Your time might be 12. Your time might be 2 years. So definitely just push yourself, and then like that's my one.
Oh, you're so wholesome. Oh, look at you. I'm really proud of you, because she was shy, guys. Can you imagine? She was shy. But no, thank you so much for coming, Miss Magnimise. And you will be back here. I'm going to bring her back in the future as well. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and stay tuned for another episode. Bye.